Cheers to a new day. Excuse the voice. It's Elayna, your evolution coach, here to help you overcome challenges like a champion, to help you take on being a change maker. Okay, like champions are. Okay. I'm still working on that tagline, but I'm gonna go back to my original. My original is helping you overcome challenges as a champion, and I'm also a big believer, and I know that champions of challenges can also become our champions of change, and change is so important in this day and age. Um, so I'm glad you're here, whether you're watching this a week from me originally recording this or later tonight. Welcome, welcome. I got squirrels fighting behind me. You probably can't hear them. Hopefully this sounds all right. My little fuzzy part got came off my mic, so hopefully you can hear me okay. So today's live is all about prioritizing your purpose and your passions. At first, I felt like my spirit was telling me prioritizing your passions, but I feel like for some folks that could go down one particular mindset route. So I made sure I included it in purpose. And I'll tell you a little bit more about my philosophy on purpose. So, first off, if you don't know who I am, I help organizations and individuals with thinking a lot more creatively by encouraging them to experiment, to reflect on the data that they got through their experiments, and then to leverage that data into their evolution. And so, what I'm going to start with is asking you a reflection question because the first stage of the keys to evolution is engage. So, my first question is, do you feel harmony or disharmony in your life right now? I can only speak for myself. There is a level of disharmony that I have been feeling. So I have a theory right now. So there are four core values for Infold Studios. And I'm a big believer that if just one of these aspects is off in your life, if you're either not engaging with it or if it is not in harmony with everything else, then you'll probably be feeling disharmony. So the first one is respect. What does respect look like in your life right now? Do you feel like you are expressing respect to yourself, expressing respect to nature, expressing respect to your relationship with God, respecting your friends, respecting your family, respecting your partner? The second one is connection. What is connection like? I guess I should do maybe like a Likert scale. We should do like a 1 to 10. On a scale to 1 to 10, where are you at with connection? So go back to respect on a scale to 1 to 10. 10 is every area of your life is there's so much respect. And if you're feeling like, oh, nope, there are some levels of disrespect, you can go ahead and start slashing off them points. Okay. So maybe, like let's have our hypothetical of, someone that maybe is respecting their relationship with God. Maybe they're like having their quiet time in the morning, but they're not respecting themselves. And then when it comes to respecting others, they're doing that. So there's one missing. So it's like, we'll say that that's about a 6 or a 7 out of 10 because they got 2/3. Now for connection. What is your connection like with yourself? Let's look at this from the lens of your level of self awareness. How connected are you to your intuition? Do you get a point for that? Put a finger down if you are struggling with your connection with God. How connected do you feel to the great I am, to the divine? How connected do you feel? And then the third one is others. How connected do you feel with the other people in your life? Do you feel like there's great connection? Do you feel like there's some disharmony? What number are you landing at? I know for myself right now, like I feel like my connection with God is great, but I feel like it can definitely improve. Being more consistent with my evening routine. My connection with myself has been really good. And then connection. Hello, welcome. And then connection with family and friends. What's that feeling like for you? I know for myself, it's actually been pretty good lately. That's been pretty good. Um, and so now we're moving on to trust. What is trust like with yourself? What is trust like with your relationship with God? What is that spiritual trust looking like these days? This is where I've been struggling. I've been struggling with this one. And then what is your trust with other people in your life? Your level of trust. Now, I wrote these notes down and I'm definitely improving on this live, but I hope so far you scoring yourself, taking note of your respect, your connection, and your trust. What is that harmony level looking like? 1 out of 10. We have one last space. It's wonder. What is wonder looking like in your life? Mm. Is there a sense of wonder and exploration and curiosity and possibility when you have your thoughts on yourself? What does wonder look like? Do you dream? Are you free writing? What is wonder when you're connecting with others? Is there a sense of wonder in your relationships? And then finally, with God, what is your sense of wonder? Is there awe? Is there possibility? Now, which of these areas is not feeling like what you desire for yourself? I know for myself, it was connection. It wasn't looking the way that I desire it to look. And respect. Like I haven't really been going to sleep at the time I could have been going to sleep lately. And then in the trust, I've been struggling a bit with trust, like trusting that God is going to work everything out. So for me, there's 3 areas where the numbers are kind of low, 3 out of 4. What's it looking like for you? So we're doing this analysis, we're doing this reflection so that we're able to see which areas of our life we may want to focus on prioritizing the most. So, out of these areas, what do you want to prioritize? For myself, I am focusing on more physical activity to support my health, respecting myself, respecting this gift of health that I have. And then when it comes to trust, I'm also working on that space as well. And I am prioritizing my time with God. This is also like, it's like trust and connection are really close together, so that I move forward. So it's kind of like when we spend time connecting to our spirit, we spend time connecting. There was a pause. I'm back. We are allowing ourselves to increase that connection. There's definitely a connection between the trust and connection because when we trust, we can engage, we can get into action. It can go from an idea to movement. So if you have been freezing, if you have been feeling stuck, if you have been feeling like, I don't know what to do, it's very possible that the trust is really low right now. You're either not trusting yourself, you're not trusting your environment and your support systems, the people around you, or you're not trusting God. And so, with this in mind, now that you know, either I need to tune up my respect, my connection, my trust, or my wonder. Excuse me. Now that you know that, make a list of your top priorities. If you have your Relax and Remix journal, you can go to infoldstudios.com if you have not purchased your journal. But at the very beginning of the journal, on page pretty close to the beginning, there are 2 backlog lists. on page 22 and page 23. So you'll see this page right here. So make a list of the things related to your work that you'd like to prioritize, and then make a list of the things connected to your life that you would like to prioritize based off of what you discovered in your analysis that you did of these areas of your life. So now that you have this big long backlog list, because feel free, watch this back. Let this be a little workshop with yourself. You're going to go back and you're going to put a star next to 5 things on each list. And then when it comes down to your weekly level, on your weekly level in the journey, you have a priority list for your work and for your life. So if you're starting a new journal, this will be on page 28, and you are going to then leverage that list of what's your work priorities. Let's just take the 5. You'll have your 5 work priorities, and then you have your 5 life priorities. If you really want to hone in, because these are tasks, if you have these tasks bucketed into projects, then those projects should be no more than 3. That's what I've been working on today. If my God has a Trinity, I should have a Trinity. Okay? No more than 3. 3 projects. There's 3 things in your work, 3 projects, and there's 3 projects in your life. Now, of course, there are going to be some parts that are on a little bit more on autopilot in your life. Like there is this big project I've been working on with my finances, and I'm in like an autopilot stage because I'm currently working with an accountant on it. And so I'm not counting that as one of my 3, but I am counting the hardback. I am working on a hardback version. See, if you catch the live, you get extra information. So that is one of my priorities, because it's not just the hardback itself. I'm going to be ramping up my marketing once I get the hardback version together, because the hardback, the best part about it is that I'm focused on getting my journal into more stores, and I want to connect with the folks with the hardback. Those folks, I'm making the hardback for the people who are really interested in keeping these journals. Like paperback is cool, but the hardback, that's going to stay on your shelf real nice, and it's going to be great for like writing on when you're out and about. And so I hope this video was supportive. I know it was a lot. It was definitely a lot more like class today, but please let me know in the comments if this was supportive. If I went too fast, run it back. Okay. I'm doing my best to keep these videos short so you can rewatch them. If you're feeling any disharmony in your life, if you are feeling like, I don't know what to start on first, check in. Respect, communication, trust, wonder. Work on those areas. Allow yourself to prioritize. Allow yourself to try something different. Trust yourself. Trust God. And trust the people that you know you can trust. If there are people in your life that you can't trust, well, maybe that's one of the areas you need to work on. Okay. I hope that this was supportive. Please keep me posted on if these lives are supportive. I'm really excited about sharing more with y'all and showing you all the ways you can leverage your Relax and Remix journal. Once again, infoldstudios.com. Grab your journal. If you already grabbed a journal, I would love to hear, okay? I would love to hear how this has been supporting you. Please leave a review on Amazon. I currently have 2 reviews, and 1 written one and 2 scores. 5s across the board so far. I'll take it. We here for it. But what's really great about getting more scores, even if you think this is a 4 or a 3 out of 5, is being able to inform and tell people what they can get out of it. And please let me know what you think is lacking. If you're the type of person that does not see themselves going through this journal on their own, I'm available to work with you as your evolution coach. I have 4-week programs available. I have ad hoc sessions available. Feel free to send me a DM. We can have a conversation, a complimentary call, and let's talk about the areas you want to focus on. Where do you want to level up that respect? Where do you want to level up that trust? And I'll tell you a bit more in depth about my coaching program so I can find out if I'm the right coach for you, because being a great fit is very important for your growth and your evolution. So I hope you got everything that you needed to get from this. And if you get it, watch it one more time. Okay? Watch it one more time. I will see y'all next time. I am doing another live this week. So make sure that you come back. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to share right now. If you have not subscribed to my newsletter, please go to, you can go to bit.ly, bit.ly, start evolving. What is that? Bit.ly slash, I'm always like, bit.ly, yeah, bit.ly slash start evolving. If you're on Instagram, the link's in the bio. If you're on YouTube, the link is in the description. If this is TikTok, I'll put it on the screen. All right, y'all. Please remember, keep shining, keep evolving, and please continue to be kind to yourself. You are so precious. I'm going to leave you with this because I did not share how I see purpose. So prioritizing your passions is a beautiful thing. And maybe part of your trust, part of your wonder is connected to your passions. The importance of understanding your purpose is just to exist. So your purpose has already been fulfilled. Allowing yourself to exist authentically, to walk your path, that is your purpose now. Your purpose now is to continue to move forward, to continue to allow yourself to say, okay, I'm going to take what I've learned and keep moving. That is now your purpose. So you waking up and being here, purpose fulfilled, you moving forward, this is a part of your arriving. There's no such thing as arriving to one place. You're arriving just to the next level of your evolution. We arise every day. We arise when we take on these challenges. We arise when we allow ourselves to change. And so there's no arrival, but we will arrive to new levels, to new instances and evolutions and moments of who we are. So stay present, keep shining, keep evolving, and be kind to yourself. I'll see you later. Be well and breathe deep.